I'll now hand you straight on to MP for Middlesbrough, Labour MP for Middlesbrough, Andy MacDonald. Thanks everybody, and it's a great honour and privilege to follow Alan with that stirring address. It is a real privilege and honour for myself and for Tom Blenkinsop to come and address you here today. Let's make no bones about it. This is a fundamental attack on public services, and it is a battle that we must engage in. This is absolutely crucial to this territory, and this is just representative of the pernicious and prejudicial approach of this government to the north of England. Now, I've got to say right from the outset, I'm not here to condemn Cleveland Fire Authority, but I've got to say to them, you've really got this wrong. This is wrong-headed thinking, and you must go back and reconsider things from first principles. Well, let's have it absolutely right. Where did these cuts come from in the first place? This comes from a Tory-led government, aided and abetted by the Liberal Democrats, who are visiting the most pernicious and vicious cuts on towns like this and right across this country, and that is where the blame lays. As Alan points out, it's an absolute outrage that we're seeing such cuts visited upon Cleveland at times when other authorities and other areas in this country are seeing an improvement in their terms. And let's have it right. The way this settlement is achieved in the first place is completely wrong-headed. It takes no account of risk. Here we are in the most highly concentrated area in the United Kingdom of coma sites. We need a specialist, well-resourced fire service. The risk is great. Be under no illusions about that. And it is perverse in the extreme to suggest that because of the successes of firefighters through the generations in reducing instances of outbreaks and the like, that somehow that justifies a cut in the settlement. It's absolutely ludicrous. The reason we've got that good record is because of the capacity that we've got, and to interfere with it is absolutely crazy. When you look at the Marine Fire Station, if you look at that Marine Fire Station, where it is situated, and that is singled out for closure, it is beyond belief. What this fire authority should be looking at is ways to deal with the reality. We are where we are in terms of these cuts. They should not be of this size and magnitude that they are, but that's what we've got to deal with. And there are other things that we can do. Look across the piece. Look across the fire service and the police service and indeed the ambulance service and look for collaboration. Why on earth is this fire authority determined to spend millions and millions of pounds on a brand new headquarters when we've got more redundant buildings in Cleveland than we can shake a stick at? There are other things to do, colleagues. Why on earth they've gone straight to the front line of firefighters? It's ludicrous and it's dangerous in the extreme. So let's have a little word about the principle of mutualisation whilst we're at it. Mutualisation sounds lovely. We'll all join in and all benefit from it. But where does that take us, colleagues? I'll tell you where it takes us. It takes us within 3 years to a privatised fire service. Now, who on earth would think that was a good idea? Where we're going to be ending up is people in charge of an organisation that've got one eye on one thing or one thing alone, which is profit and not public service. It's absolutely ludicrous in this day and age that people are thinking along those lines. So they must think again, and we must send the message out. The FBU made their position abundantly clear. They do not want a privatised service, and be under no illusion. That's what's at the back of this. And we as a people across Cleveland have got to stand shoulder to shoulder with the FBU and say, we are not going to stand for it. So, colleagues, I'll finish. I think that this is a battle that we can win. We must apply pressure to our representatives on our fire authorities so that they fully understand that they've got to exhaust all manner of contingencies before they start looking at cutting our front line. It's not only a sake of the safety of our people, our businesses and our industry, it is a battle that we must win. Thank you very much. Thank you.